Good day, everybody, and welcome to Thriving Tuesday Moments of Encouragement. Hashtag Veeencouraged. I know I'm early today in the middle of beginnings of Unity Summit, and so I wasn't going to miss a Tuesday. So I figured if you had to do the replay, you had to do the replay, but that I would be here on today to share with you kind of what's been on my heart based on everything that we are dealing with, trials and hearings going on right now that show just how far into the abyss so many people have gone. But wanted to share with you on today just the importance of being better. I pray that as you come in that you'll say hello. Some are here, even though I don't necessarily see you yet, but please make sure you say to me hello on this morning or early afternoon for those who are on the Eastern Coast, on the Eastern time zone. So here's what the basis of this is. One of the things that I'm concerned about happening to those of us who love God, who love people in general, is that the divisive tone of this world, the way that people are treating other people will begin to rub off on us, even without us necessarily knowing it's happening. And so I wanted to come and to encourage us to be intentionally better every day, to do the things that we must do to be better, not do better, not act better, not respond better, but be better, to do the work. There's some big words, ontological and existential. And ontological is just knowing who you are. For those of us who are faith people, that means knowing the image of God that is in you. And for those of us who know that existential means to ask hard questions and then to be able to answer them with the wholeness of who you are. So what I'm challenging us and encouraging us to do is to do the work of being reflective every day, sometimes all day. Is what I am responding to helping me to be my best self? If what I am dealing with, is it helping me to be the person that God has designed me to be? Am I walking in my purpose, or am I letting the distractions take me off my goals? I'm hoping that as we think about what it means to be better, that we will look beyond the things that are the norm, that are basic understandings of what it means to just, I'm going to be better. I'll be better tomorrow because I fell off today. No, to do that introspective work that says, how can my walk in my faith show up in every aspect of my life? Can I be a better wife? Can I be a better husband? Can I be a better child? Can I be a better sibling? Can I be a better whatever it is that God has called your life to be? That every day saying that I've got to look at it. It's not for stress. It's not to make you anxious, but just to reflect. Not just the bad, not just the things that you need to transform, but the things that are very good. Because sometimes we got to hold on to the good in us when everything around us wants to yank us into another place. Part of the answer that we ought to be, and that's our scripture, we are new creatures, all things are passed away, and behold, all things become new. But new may have to happen on a daily basis. Sometimes all day, because when everything that's coming our way that we don't even know what that is yet, we have to make the decision. We have to make the choice right now that no one is going to slip me into a place where I am not being my best me. No one gets to yank me there. No one gets to pull me into a place where I cannot look in the mirror and be grateful to God that God created who I am. So existentially, we got to keep asking those questions. Am I walking in my purpose? Am I doing what God called me to do? Am I doing what God has placed in me as purpose for my life? Am I walking in it? Am I sharing? We were watching on our way to the Unity Summit in Memphis was the first concert of NDRE in over 5 years. And one of the things that she sang about was asking the question, are the ancestors pleased? When they look at our lives, when they look at what it is that we're doing, we talk about having this cloud of witnesses, folk that have gone on before, who have shown us what faith looks like. But when we think about them looking at us, not only just to help us be, had to be our cheerleaders, but how are they looking at us and the choices that we are making in our lives? How are they looking at us as we look at what it means to be better on a daily basis? Not do, not act, but be better on a daily basis. Are the ancestors pleased? And even more than the ancestors, is God pleased? Is the one who created us pleased with our ontological understanding of who is within us? With our existential choices about how we answer the big questions, how we do the hard work? The only way we're going to combat the foolishness that is all around us is to be very secure. The old folks used to say, be very sure. Be very sure of who we are and what we've been called to do. Because if we don't do that, we are going to be pulled in every direction. We're going to be sifted. And the storms and the winds of what we're up against will blow us in so many directions that we'll find ourselves being like Paul and finding out that we are coming in on broken pieces. We can't afford broken pieces in this season. We've got to stay whole. We can't allow what the world does as mediocrity and calls it excellence to be how we live our lives. We must be better. Better than what they throw us. We don't have to give them back that energy. We can give them the energy of excellence. And no, it won't make us look like we're handling things sometimes. But it's because we trust the one who handles all things. So choose to be better. And be very sure about who you are. Very sure about the Imago Dei that is within you. Remembering that God is the original DEI agent. Diversity, equity, inclusion comes with the territory. And don't allow yourself to let the foolishness, don't let the insecurities, don't let the diabolical schemes of those who are really just trying to hold on to what they think they ought to be or ought to have, because they've recognized that God has placed in all of us not only inalienable rights, but inalienable being. That God has given us all that we need when we tap into it. So I'm asking you, I'm encouraging you to be better, to choose it, to wake up every day and say, I'm going to be better. And that there's nothing that the world can throw me, nothing that politics can throw me, nothing that injustice can throw me that will take me off my mark for betterment. Doesn't mean that you don't do the fight. Doesn't mean that you don't stay present. It doesn't mean that you don't stay knowledgeable. What it says is that I'm going to take that and then I'm going to put it all in perspective and remember that who and whose I am is stronger than any storm, stronger than anything that comes at me, and I'm going to choose to be better. 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 Hey, Reverend Carl. Hey, Reverend Michael. Hey, my friend, Reverend Dale. Hey, my niece. Hey, it's okay, sunshine. Come on back. Hey, my joy. Hey, Miss Lucy. So happy that you all are here. No, we had to shift times, but listen, share it, share it, share it. Because one of the things that we have to do in our betterment is be our brother and sisters keepers, not necessarily of their lives, but of their minds. Whatever it is that we can help to pour into their minds that helps them be better, then that's what we have to do. So I'm asking you, those of you who don't typically share, share today. Share today so that people will know that they have a choice to not go back and forth with folk who don't have betterment on their mind, who just want to drag us into mediocrity, want us to be basic and living on that bottom floor of life when God has called us higher, into better and some more and better again. Because the more we are better, and I'm not even talking about the Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high. I'm not even talking, because that's reactive. I don't want us to react. I don't need us to respond. I need us to be better. Because when we're better, what they do will ricochet off. It'll bounce off. There's a force field when you know who you are. There's a force field around you that won't allow people to get inside, to infiltrate the soul. So we fortify ourselves and we choose to be better. So go live this life. Go do the things you must do today. But when you find yourself with that little thing on the inside that makes you want to go another way than what you know God would have you to do, choose to be better. It's about your wholeness, not about a moment, but your wholeness. Be better and be encouraged. Love you all. Miss Benson, so happy to have you too as well. Y'all go forth. Be better. See you soon.